Hello, my friend. Tonight I want to tell you a story that begins quietly, like a soft whisper in the dark, but grows into something powerful, something unforgettable, something that reveals the hidden price of success that almost no one dares to talk about. This is the story of a boy named Aaron, not famous, not wealthy, not gifted with special talents, but born with a silent fire inside him, a fire to become more. A fire to rise above the life he was born into. A fire that came with a cost he never expected to pay. Aaron grew up in a small town where most people lived simple lives. His father worked in a noisy factory, his mother cleaned houses, and every day felt the same. Predictable. Quiet. Almost too quiet. But inside Aaron's mind, something loud was happening, something restless, something that told him, this is not where your story ends. Yet whenever he tried to express this dream, people laughed softly and said, Aaron, success is not for people like us. But one evening, when he was only 16, Aaron watched a documentary about an inventor who changed the world. The man had grown up with nothing, yet built everything. And as Aaron watched, his heart pounded, his palms sweated, his eyes widened. At that moment, something clicked inside him, a decision, a promise, a destiny. He whispered to himself, I want to build something. I want my life to mean something. That night, long after everyone else fell asleep, Aaron sat under the dim light of an old lamp and began studying. He read books. He took online courses, he watched lectures. Hours passed, nights passed, even months passed. His friends played outside. Aaron stayed inside. His friends slept early. Aaron slept late. His teachers noticed his change, but they didn't understand it. They couldn't hear the invisible clock ticking inside his mind, pushing him toward something greater. But here's the truth people don't talk about. Success is not just about hard work. It's about what you're willing to let go. And soon, Aaron started discovering the cost. He missed birthday parties. He missed late-night talks with friends. He missed family dinners. He missed everything that once made life feel warm, safe, and familiar. One of his closest friends once asked him, Aaron, why don't you come out anymore? Aaron just smiled and said quietly, because I'm trying to change my life. His friend didn't understand. Not then. Slowly, Aaron's life began to feel like a long corridor, silent, cold, and lonely. He studied until his eyes burned. He worked until his hands trembled, and sometimes, late at night, he would look in the mirror and whisper, is this worth it? But deep inside, a voice whispered back, yes, keep going. By 19, Aaron moved to the city, a place of noise, ambition, and endless pressure. He worked in a small tech shop during the day and studied coding at night. Days blurred together. Weeks disappeared. Most of the time, he ate cheap meals, wore old clothes, and slept only a few hours. But every time he learned something new, a new skill, a new idea, a new tool, he felt a spark that reminded him why he started. Yet, the sacrifices became heavier. In the city, Aaron realized that success required something he never expected, falling again and again without giving up. His first project failed. His second project failed. His third project almost worked, but collapsed under pressure. He felt defeated. He felt embarrassed. He felt tired. One night, after another failure, Aaron sat on the floor of his tiny room. Tears filled his eyes. His voice cracked as he whispered, maybe I'm chasing something that isn't meant for me. But then, from deep inside, something rose. Not loud, not bright, but steady. A quiet determination that said, You didn't come this far to stop. So Aaron got up, wiped his tears, and tried again. This time, he built a small app designed to help students organize their studies. He didn't think much of it. He just poured his heart into creating something useful, something simple, something that came from his own struggles. He launched it quietly, expecting nothing. But within 3 weeks, it had thousands of downloads. Students loved it. Teachers shared it. People began to email him saying, "Your app is helping me, thank you." Aaron felt something he hadn't felt in years, hope. But with success came new challenges, new sacrifices. If before he missed sleep, now he missed rest entirely. If before he worked hard, now he worked harder. If before he felt pressure, now he felt the weight of responsibility. Success demanded more, always more time, more focus, more discipline, more of him. As the app grew, Aaron's family saw less and less of him. He loved them deeply, but he was always busy, fixing bugs, replying to emails, learning business skills, attending calls. His mother would call him and say, "Beta, when are you coming home?" And Aaron would answer softly, "Soon, I promise." But soon never came. This was the hidden price. Not money, not effort, but distance. Emotional distance he never wanted. One day, after working almost 30 hours without rest, Aaron collapsed at his desk. His hands shook uncontrollably. His vision blurred. He couldn't focus. His mind felt heavy, like it was sinking. A doctor later told him, "You need rest. Your body is warning you." But Aaron wasn't afraid of exhaustion. He was afraid of stopping. He feared losing momentum. He feared falling behind. Yet deep inside, he also knew this path was changing him. Success was shaping him, but also slowly breaking pieces of him. After months of nonstop work, Aaron finally reached a point where his app crossed 1 million downloads. Investors contacted him. A big company wanted to partner with him. His name appeared in newspapers. People called him a rising star. To the world, he looked like a young man living a dream. But inside, Aaron felt hollow. He missed peace. He missed silence. He missed conversations. He missed moments that were once ordinary, but precious. He realized that becoming successful was not the final chapter. It was only another beginning, a beginning that required even more sacrifices. One evening, after a long meeting, Aaron stood on a rooftop and looked at the city lights. Cars rushed below. Buildings glowed. Life moved fast around him, and for the first time in years, he allowed himself to breathe. He asked himself a simple question. Was it worth it? He thought about the loneliness, the failures, the missed moments, the tears, the exhaustion, and the pain no one ever saw. Then he thought about the knowledge he gained, the confidence he built, the people he helped, and the dream he brought to life. And slowly, he whispered, "Yes, but no one told me it would cost this much." Aaron learned something powerful that night. Success doesn't destroy you, but it transforms you, piece by piece, choice by choice, sacrifice by sacrifice. And the world sees your achievements, but not the nights you cried, not the days you broke, not the moments you doubted yourself, not the things you had to give up. Years later, Aaron became a mentor for young creators. They looked at him with admiration and asked him, "Sir, what is the secret of success?" Aaron would smile softly and answer, "The secret is simple. You must choose what you're willing to sacrifice, because success always asks for something. Time, comfort, friends, rest. sometimes even parts of yourself. And then he would add quietly, "But remember, never sacrifice your soul, never sacrifice your humanity. Only sacrifice the things that make you weaker, never the things that make you alive." Aaron's journey became a reminder for thousands of people. A reminder that success is beautiful, but it has a price, a hidden price, a silent price, a price many people are not prepared to pay. But for those who accept it with courage, with honesty, with discipline, success becomes more than a goal. It becomes a transformation, a rebirth, a new life. And so, my friend, whenever your path feels lonely, whenever your journey feels heavy, remember Aaron's story. Remember that struggle is not a sign of failure. It is a sign of growth, a sign that you are becoming the person you were meant to be. Because the hidden price of success is real. But so is the reward.